Stemware. Now that you know your tumblers, let's take a look at stemware, glassware with the bowl raised on a stem. As you know, glasses come in a variety of designs, but we'll be looking at the basic categories that will allow you to serve the right glass with the right drink. The pieces of stemware we'll be discussing are wine glasses, champagne flutes, port and sweet wine glasses, brandy balloons, Martini glasses, and Grappa glasses. Let's start with wine glasses. The common characteristics of all wine glasses are that they have a base or foot, a tulip-shaped bowl, and a long stem connecting the two. The stem allows you to hold the glass without your hand warming the liquid in the glass. The bowl of the glass usually narrows towards the top. This helps to easily swirl the wine around in the glass, which releases the fragrance and aromas found in the wine. Usually, there will be at least 2 sizes of wine glass at your establishment. The bigger wine glasses are red wine glasses. The slightly smaller wine glasses are white wine glasses. However, some bars use white wine glasses to serve water, and this is also acceptable. If you don't have white wine glasses, you can use a red wine glass. And if you don't have a red wine glass, you can substitute it with a white wine glass. Just make sure that you're consistent. Next, let's take a look at the champagne flute. The champagne flute is a very tall glass with a long stem and a thin flute-shaped bowl. This elegant glass is used to serve the most elegant of drinks, sparkling wine. The shape of the glass isn't just for looks. It actually helps to keep the sparkling wine bubbly for longer. The long, thin shape of the bowl means that it has a smaller opening than a wine glass, allowing fewer of the bubbles to escape. Champagne flutes are particularly top-heavy, meaning that most of the weight is at the top of the glass, making it unstable. Because of this, don't overload your tray with them and pay special attention when carrying them, holding them down with your thumb and free hand. If you don't have a champagne flute, the best substitute is a white wine glass. Next, port and sweet wine glasses. Port and sweet wine glasses are miniature versions of the typical wine glass shape. They also have a long stem and a tulip-shaped bowl. As the name suggests, the port or sweet wine glasses are used to serve sherry, port or sweet wine, and are smaller because these wines are traditionally served in smaller quantities. If you don't have these types of glasses at your establishment, you can use a white wine glass, but be sure to keep the quantities as small as they would be in a sweet wine glass. Now we can learn about the brandy balloon. The brandy balloon, or brandy snifter, is named this way because of the big, round balloon shape of the bowl of the glass, which sits on top of a short stem. Brandy balloons are used for the service of fine, aged spirits such as brandy, cognac, Armagnac, aged rums, and speciality aged tequilas. These spirits have complex flavors and aromas that are best showcased by the brandy balloon, which tapers towards the top. This shape allows the beautiful aromas from the fine spirit to be concentrated and better appreciated. The large bowl also rests beautifully in the guest's palm, allowing the spirit to gently warm up inside of the glass. A common misconception about brandy service is that the glass should be preheated in order to heat up the spirit. This is believed to bring out the spirit's aromas. However, the most delicate and subtle aromas of these spirits leave the glass as soon as it reaches a temperature higher than that of a guest's hand. This means that you should never ever heat a glass into which a spirit is going to be placed. When you are carrying brandy balloons and presenting them to your guests, you must always hold them by the stem. If the stem is too short to hand a guest a brandy balloon without touching the bowl, rather present it on a tray to prevent fingertips and warm hands on the glass. We will learn how to polish glassware later, but be careful when polishing the brandy balloon. Because of the shape, it is a very difficult glass to polish. You should use no more than your index finger and middle finger to push the cloth inside of the glass, as the delicate lip of the glass breaks very easily if too much pressure is applied. If you don't have a brandy balloon, you should use a red wine glass, since this glass also has a large bowl and tapered shape to concentrate the aromas. Next, let's look at the Martini glass. The Martini glass is a tall, V-shaped glass on the end of a long, thin stem. This is one of the most unique styles of glassware and is used for a number of drinks, often cocktails. The famous cocktail for which this glass was designed is the Martini, which gives the glass its name. The V-shape makes this glass very difficult to carry because the glass does not narrow at the top like a wine glass. This means that any liquid in the glass can be spilled very easily. These glasses are also top-heavy and can topple over easily. For this reason, you should only carry 2 Martini glasses at a time and hold the foot of the glass with your thumb to secure it. If you don't have a Martini glass, the next best glass to use is a margarita glass, since it's similar in shape. Lastly, let's finish off with the Grappa glass. The Grappa glass is a similar size to a port or sweet wine glass, but has a big indentation or narrow section around the middle of the bowl. The Grappa glass is used almost only for the service of Grappa, but some guests may ask for their Armagnac or even speciality vodkas to be served in this glass. Grappa glasses are rather difficult to clean and carry. When polishing, be careful when inserting the polishing cloth and, as always, be careful around the lip of the glass. If you don't have a Grappa glass available, the best substitute is a port or sweet wine glass. Well done on finishing this lesson on Stemware.